Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. Today, she's back. The victim is back. That's right. They tried the rictus grin and the inappropriate cackling slash smiling during the somber event, that she wore the white straitjacket to. And it didn't work. They didn't get the attention that they, and by they, I mean she so desired. So what's next? We actually called it. A bunch of us called it on the live stream. We've talked about it in the comments. Knew this was coming, but yeah, that's right. The victim is back. That's right. Sorority girl, actress, influencer, victim. There you go. Back. And what am I talking about? Oh, I'll tell you. In Touch is reporting, if you can call it that, Meghan Markle not taking care of herself amid drastic weight loss. Something seriously wrong. Let's cut through the BS, shall we? First of all, honk, everybody. Thanks for being here. We called it. We knew this day was coming. All right. These are all my opinions, okay? I'm not a doctor. You're not a doctor. We're not doctors. We're just guessing here. My opinion is... And my opinion I have stated is she has clearly taken steps to lose weight, whatever that is. I don't know. I'm guessing Ozempic. Again, that's just my guess. I don't know. Whatever she's done to lose weight, again, my assumption is it's to get us talking about her because that's her favorite thing to do. So it's work. People are saying, wow, she's lost a lot of weight. Okay, but the reason that we're talking about this is very well known that Princess Diana struggled with an eating disorder. When you Google it, these are the kind of things that pop out discussing her openness about struggling with this sort of thing. My heart goes out to Diana. My heart goes out to anybody truly struggling with any kind of eating disorder or any kind of disorder. Okay, but in my opinion, again, not a doctor, my opinion, making that clear here, that's not what this is. This is her taking whatever you might want to guess she might be taking. That's, again, my opinion. She's taken something that's causing her to drop a crap ton of weight. And now this is coming out. Coincidentally, I'm using that word sarcastically, aligning with something that Diana openly struggled with, right? The eating disorders, the stress of it all. So now, again, I'm using quotations here. Coincidentally, it's coming back around on Meghan. We called it. We knew this was going to happen. It's not a shock. It's just so annoying to see in print because I get passionate about this stuff because people truly do struggle with these things and it messes with people's lives and it ruins people's lives. And it's that. In my opinion, see, I'm tongue-tied. My opinion is that's not what's going on here. This is all for attention. Again, my opinion, I have to keep saying that because they are not into people having those these days, but I don't, here's my opinion. My opinion is that, God, we can make a drinking game out all the time to say that, but I want to be clear. It really is my opinion. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what she's on. My guess is that she's doing the thing to lose the weight so that way people say, oh gosh, is something wrong? I literally said this on my live stream. I don't know when you're watching this versus when it aired, but this week I said on my live stream, oh, is everything okay? I truly believe that's why she can't dress for the season either. Whatever the weather is, she dresses wrong. So people will be like, oh, she's so thin. She needs all those layers. Look, she's struggling. That kind of thing. Or mental health stuff. She's struggling. The reason that I'm extra fired up about this too is not just trying to steal attention for herself from somebody who actually did struggle. Again, talking about Diana. And from people who struggle with this stuff every day, trying to steal attention for herself. But they just had the opportunity to be at this... such bullshit. This mental health summit, as they called it, festival, as it was actually called. And this is the attitude and behavior we got the whole time. This rictus grin, this laughing all the way through. It's a big old joke to her, anything for attention, right? So if she was truly struggling, wouldn't be that, it wouldn't, I sound like a pirate, wouldn't be that the time. No, wouldn't that be the time to speak up or to show that you're struggling or act like a human being? Nope, can't do it. Didn't think so. All right, let's read this quote unquote article and see if you can guess who probably had a hand behind the scenes in writing this thing. Just see if you can take a wild guess. You ready for this? All right. Mental health is a cornerstone of the charitable endeavors at Archwell Foundation. I mean, seriously, do you need more information? Okay. To that end, on World Mental Health Day on October 10th, Meghan and Harry attended a guided meditation NYC school before. Okay. Holding an emotional summit. See, calling it a summit. Tell me it's Meghan without telling me it's Meghan. There you go. To discuss the damaging effects of social media. Never mind that she is known to have the worst group of bots that attack anybody who disagrees with her on social media. And then she goes on to say, being a mom is the most important thing in my entire life. Oh, really? Really? You're going to, yeah, okay. Again, H is for hypocrisy. Yeah. So important that you keep leaving the country and leaving the kids behind. Yeah. Okay. Other than, of course, being a wife. Oh, yeah. Meghan told the crowd, adding how she feels frightened and worries about her kids' future. You should be worried about their future. They never get to see you guys. You should be worried. Oh, but don't worry. She stayed back from Invictus for a couple days to get the kids milkshakes, so they're probably all right. But those close to her, who would that be? Who's close to her enough to be concerned besides Harry himself? What, the family's worried? No, she ditched all of them. His family's worried? No, they ditched all of them too. Who's still close to her? That one friend from Suits that nobody gives a shit about? Yeah, no. Who's close to her? All right, guys, there's a source. Usually when I see source, I just assume it's Meghan. So let's just play a game and assume it's Meghan, allegedly, maybe. We don't know. Maybe it's Meghan. She's obviously not taking care of herself and looking scary skinny. Okay. All right. That's Meghan talking about herself, giving an interview about herself, saying she's scary skinny. Okay. I cannot with this. They brought in a doctor who doesn't treat her, but is estimating her weight and how much she possibly has lost. This is such BS, you guys. So this is the same cycle that they're in, but the cycles are getting quicker, where they go from, we're rock stars, to, oh, I'm a victim because the rock star thing didn't work out. Meaning they were acting like a-holes at the New York thing, having whatever it was, the private car, I don't care, all the dumb shit that they did at that New York thing, smiling the whole time, just being so full of themselves. And when it didn't get the attention they wanted, they tried the vacation photos, and yeah, people just made fun of that too. So, let's go into Meghan's cracking. What's she gonna do? It's too hard. Let's be victims again. It's their favorite cycle. It's her favorite cycle to be in. Ready for a big old pile of bullshit? Here we go. Life was supposed to be easier when the pair left the royal family for California, but in many ways, her burdens have just intensified. What burdens are we talking about? She can't be bothered to do her podcast. Everything they've touched turns to shit. What burdens are we talking about here? The burdens of spending so much, so now you have to provide for that? Is that what the burden you're talking about is? Oh, you poor thing. For one, she was blamed for Harry's estrangement from her family. From his family. No. I mean, yeah, she was part of it. They both were. We've said that. Stop trying to be a martyr. You're both assholes. You both did that to both of your families. Oh, but don't worry, it continues. Even though he's repeatedly said it was his idea to leave, people still think she's controlling him. So see what she's doing here. She's blaming him while still making herself the victim here. And why in the world would he think she's controlling him? Could it be that even just at Invictus, we saw her give him the okay when it was okay for him to go present an award, clinging on to him and deciding where he can and cannot walk? And believe me, again, I don't feel sorry for that guy. I hope he enjoys the hell of his own making. But yeah, I wonder why people still think he's controlling him. Oh yeah, because we can see it. Now, this part is kind of fun because it goes through all their failures. From Megxit to losing their Spotify deal to, I mean, we didn't even, oh yeah, her Netflix Pearl was canceled to, oh gosh, his book was awful. You name it, they failed at it. But you ready for this? Okay. Meghan feels like she's constantly having to hustle to afford her and Harry's lifestyle. What in the actual blank? Are we supposed to feel sorry about that so you guys can't live within your means and we're supposed to feel really sorry for you? I don't. None of us do. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And see, this is the new thing she's doing. Is she's including the kids in things more, like talk of the kids, not actually showing the kids or doing anything with the kids. Can't be bothered to do that, but can talk about the kids a little more. So that way we might believe she's doing some sort of parenting. She's doing it all while raising Archie and Lily. I mean, she reminds me of Gwyneth Paltrow when she loses touch with reality and says things like, it's even harder to be a working actress. Some shit she said like that. It's kind of the same thing. You guys, it says that she has a lot on her plate. Stop buying dumb, expensive things. Stop flying private, you a-hole. Stop using security to drive a block. I cannot with these. Oh, God, they're so out of touch, which is funny because we're reading from In Touch. All right, you ready to get even more victim-y? Here we go. Harry has noticed a decline in Meghan, says the source. He sees she isn't herself, and that's affecting her health. Aww. His mother famously struggled with bulimia. He's made it clear that he fears his wife will suffer in the same way his mother did. His experiences have made him hyper aware of mental health red flags. Oh, yeah? How come you couldn't help her when she said she was struggling when you guys were in the royal family? That was too hard and you couldn't figure out how to get her help then? Huh. And I seem to recall, and I think it was the documentary, I've lost track at this point, mockumentary, she appeared to me to gaslight him like, oh, that paparazzi's following us again. And then Harry is just a mopey muppet who's like, huh? Oh, the paparazzi's following us? Oh, she said it must be true. Now I'm going to get mad and upset. So if she says to him, Harry, I'm struggling with XYZ, he's like, oh, it must be true. I mean, he just can't think for himself. So if you tell him whatever, the sky's falling, he's going to believe it. To help Meghan, Harry's considering another big move. So this is a story I keep saying over and over. They're thinking about moving. Now, this article posits a world where they might move to I'm sorry, I can't get through that without laughing. To New York. I don't live in New York, but I can go ahead and speak for them because I love New York. They don't want them there. There's no way. There's no way. Did we see a crowd turn out for them? No, it was for William. So no, I think they've just run dry in California. Nobody wants to associate with them or wants them there. So they're like, fuck, what do we do next? So they're kicking around New York. It's just all BS. It's all BS. He just wants his wife to be happy and healthy. Well, newsflash, she will never be happy. Nothing could ever make her or you happy, Harry, because you're both miserable, horrible people. I know, maybe you shouldn't have treated Her Majesty the Queen, the late Queen, that way, or your dad, or Meghan's dad, or either family. That could have been the way to go, but nope, couldn't do that. It had to be horrible people, so you reap what you sow, right? It's kind of fun to watch them plummet, though. There is that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it here. I sound way more angry than I am. I'm just over it. I'm over them. But as always, I appreciate every one of you. I truly do. I knew this day was coming, though, where she was going to use this. Like, oh, so much weight was lost. Oh, no, it's a Diana situation. No. You'll just do anything to stay in the news or have your name somehow associated with Diana. Even if it means you have to dress stupid, which you seem to do quite a bit. Dress for the wrong weather, whatever it is. Whatever keeps your name in the paper. Anyway, guys, I'm feeling extra salty. Their book, and by theirs, I mean their Idiot Friends book, is coming out very soon. So if you even start to feel sorry for them, just remember that. Remember that they've got more horrible things to say about his family. So we'll see what that says. But guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for everything. Sorry, it's more feisty in this one, but it's just truly how I feel. They're horrible people. They did a lot of terrible things to a lot of nice people. And yeah, here we are. And when they're not getting the attention they want, they go right back into victim mode. It's absolutely ridiculous. These two have been handed everything, every opportunity, everything. Nope, can't just be normal people. Have to be horrible. Goodness. Anyway, guys, thank you for everything. Thank you to everybody who joined the live chat. I promise to get back into doing those. I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun, and you guys are great. I'll try to, I never know huge in advance when I can do those, but I will post it in the community tab, so make sure you're subscribed, so that way you know when we're going to go live. And just thank you guys for all the love and support. You know, I appreciate each and every one of you. Can't wait to see what these two clowns do next. I'm sure it's going to be absolutely ridiculous and awful, and I'm here for it. You guys are the best. Thank you for everything. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.